it's that feeling that you get from a house that is designed by great architects. You don't get that if you try and design it yourself or you have somebody to do your CAD drawings. You just don't get that.
We've lived in Ashbourne for 20 odd years, and we've always wanted to build our own house and build a house
from
scratch. Yeah.
We asked Andy and Rachel to design a house that was low key, because we
unassuming.
We did the big house next door. We wanted it to look small on the outside, and then when you come in, we wanted a bit of wow factor, and that's exactly what you guys achieved for us. So this is why you have to have an architect design your house. It's those little tiny things, like the oversized door, the front door. It's those things that you'd never think of yourself. But having a small house, an oversized door, enables you to walk in through the front door, and everybody does it. They first walk in, they go, oh wow. The upside of a challenging site is the wonderful creation that you get at the end of that. So, and in this instance here, it's just enabled us to have a topsy-turvy house using the land, which Thread designed brilliantly for us, and you get the space in your living area, and with the bedrooms being downstairs, and that creates the light and the lovely feeling of space, actually. We had a separate team of bricklayers, and they were wanting to dumb down the design. So the soldier bricks, where we've got 4 deep, they were, it'll be quicker if we can do 1 or 2.
Really hard.
It's really hard, it's going to be time consuming. And so I spent probably 2 days on trying to block out part of the design. And then we just thought, this is ridiculous. It's, again, your architects have designed it for a reason. You have to trust your architect. And from that point on, we just said, no, I'm sorry, we are going with the architect's drawings. That's what they've designed for us. If we start to dumb it down now, what else are we going to be dumbing down? And they did it, and it was fine. It wasn't an issue. So don't be tempted to be swayed from your architect's design by a builder or a contractor who wants to make life a bit easier for themselves. It never works. It doesn't work. You have to go with the proper design and stick to your guns, and don't be swayed from that. And actually, your drawings were so detailed that that's been the comment with the builders on both projects we've done, that these are great. These are really detailed drawings, and don't underestimate that. Doesn't always happen in our builders' experience. They've really appreciated that they've not had to make things up, because the drawings have been so accurate and so detailed. So that's been another positive, actually. It's just it's like a pocket house. It just fits. It fits us. It fits our personalities. It's just, and you guys did that for us, and that's really, really wonderful. We're very grateful.
We've lived in old drafty houses and loved them for their character, but it'd be very hard to move back to that once you've lived in a house with no drafts, where you're just not really conscious of heat or cold. It's just a consistent temperature. So it's just great, and you forget what the weather is outside, both in winter and summer, and temperature just doesn't become an issue. It's just that consistent level of performance,
and I don't know, it's just got a really lovely feel to it. Environmentally, it sits right, doesn't it?
When you start through this process and you go into all this detail in the hope of it just doing what you want it to do and working the way you want it to, and I can honestly say it absolutely does. It's those things that you don't notice, like I'd say about the heating before. It just suddenly occurs to you, haven't even had to think about temperature, and it just creates that really relaxing environment. And yeah, and the space and the light in here, yeah, we just love it, and it makes the most of the view. Yeah, it's everything we'd hope for and more, really.
Brilliant.